各位同学，大家好，我是国立金门大学国际长严玉芳。恭喜各位同学在摩克斯的课程，今天已经是最后一堂课了。我们今天要来上的还是绘画的部分。各位同学，如果说你想要你的印尼文越来越好的话，我们之前的课程呢，不妨拿出来再次的复习。希望各位同学有一个快乐的学习哦。
Halo semuanya, kembali lagi bersama saya Lia Astuti. So now we will continue our part, which is using of conversation. So now we will continue our part, which is percakapan or conversation. 海学会话. So just now, you just learned about the first part of percakapan. So, in the last video, you just learned about the first part or the first section of percakapan or conversation. 海学会话. So, now I would like to explain to you how about the using of percakapan. So now I would like to review first percakapan. So at the first video of percakapan or the first part of percakapan, I just explained to you that the things that you should know before you are doing conversation. Right? The first one I just told you and I just taught you about what the things that you should know about Indonesian language before you are doing conversation or percakapan. And then the second part of the first part percakapan materials, you have learned about the phrase, frasa. That frasa has divided into four. The first one is greetings. How about greetings? I have explained about greetings at the very first video about percakapan dan perkenalan, which is greetings. The second one, I just explained to you the farewell expressions. Seems like sampai jumpa. So, the second one, I just explained to you about the example of praise or frasa, farewell expression. The third one, I just explained to you holidays and greetings. Right? And then the fourth one, I just explained to you about solving misunderstanding. So now, I would like to explain to you about the second part of percakapan. So, how about the second part of percakapan? Now, I just want to tell you and then I just want to guide you about the 5 most common Indonesian learner got a mistakes. So now, what I'm doing here, because I just guide you to learning about Indonesia, I just guide you to learn about Bahasa Indonesia from the beginning until now, the end of video. I just don't want you make these 5 most common mistake of Indonesian learner. So, we have learned about so many things, right? So many vocabulary. And then we have also learned about the grammatical arrangement or pengaturan gramatika. And also, we have learned the first part of the percakapan. Now, I would like to explain to you 5 most common Indonesian mistakes that you do not use or that you don't have a mistake. That you better do not make a mistake when you are doing conversation. Okay, so the first one is selamat. Do you still remember what is selamat? Yes, we always use selamat, right? Which is for greetings, which is for congratulations, and etc. We are using selamat for anything, and it's so general, and it has huge meanings. But if I talk about selamat by the Dictionary of Indonesian Language, selamat means greetings or wishes. Selamat means greetings, and also selamat means wishes. What does that mean? So, I would like to make just one example of selamat that used at good morning. So, in conversation, a lot of the mistakes, by conversation, a lot of Indonesian learners just using selamat, or even good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening. They just doing selamat. Because if we see by the dictionary interpretation, selamat means greetings and wishes. So the question is it true? Yes. Perhaps one of you say yes, and then perhaps one of you say no. So the answer is no. Selamat is not for greetings just by using selamat. Why? Why? Kenapa? So, it's all because good morning, it cannot be used just for selamat. Even good morning have the meaning selamat pagi. We cannot use just selamat. So, selamat means that is for congratulations and safe. Remember, selamat means congratulations and safe. So, I have told you that selamat have a huge meaning, which means greetings, wishes, congratulations, and safe. The question is, can it use by good morning? And then I just explained to you, it can't. So, if you say just selamat, just for greetings, you cannot do it. Because for just selamat, it has the meaning of congratulations and safe. Okay? For example, if someone get a birthday, "Hai, selamat ulang tahun." Or even, "Hai, selamat ya." It means the first one is for selamat ulang tahun. Selamat itself, it means congratulations, right? Or happy birthday. Or if I say, "Hai, selamat ya," when somebody get a birthday. So it means, "Hai, selamat ya." Selamat itself, it means congratulations. For example, "Hi, congratulations." Do you get what I mean? So, the next one is, how about this one? If I say to you, one of the example of greetings is good morning, right? So, I just told you that selamat, can I just use selamat for good morning? Yes, Exactly. You can't do it. And then also, how about selamat pagi? Selamat pagi and just pagi. Selamat pagi. Pagi. For example, if I have doing a conversation, selamat pagi, and then someone just reply, selamat pagi juga. Or, how about if I just say, pagi? And then, another friend seems like, just say, pagi juga. So, the question is, can I just use selamat pagi and pagi? Yes, some of you will say yes and some of you will say no. The correct answer is yes. So I can use just selamat pagi and also pagi. Okay, you got what I mean? So it means that, do you still remember that Indonesian language have formal and informal, right? So selamat pagi is using for formal way. And then pagi seems like informal. Okay, do you get what I mean? Yes, so the next topic is meaning. So just now I just told you that the meaning of selamat is for greetings. Selamat pagi or pagi and etc. Just I have told you. So the meaning of selamat, is it good? A lot of Indonesian learners just say and then they just have a thinking that selamat means good. If we back again to good morning, it means selamat pagi, right? So, is it means that morning is pagi? And good, is it means like selamat? Is it true? So, and also, if I give you one case anymore, so one case more, the meaning of selamat is being good. Seems like this. Saya selamat. It means I am good. Is it true? Or is it false? So, now I would like to tell you. So, if I just say I am good, so is it have a meaning that saya selamat? So, it means that wrong. Yes, it is wrong. Why? So if I just ask you, how are you? Or, apa kabar kamu? Or, apa kabar? Did you say, saya selamat? No. Because saya selamat means I am safe. You get what I mean? So remember, selamat can be means congratulations and then safe. So if I told you saya selamat, it means I am safe. Okay? You get what I mean? So it means selamat is not good. If just selamat, it means congratulations and also safe. Okay? So, the next one, if I ask you, how are you? I will say, I am good. Okay? So, the next one, so it means that I am good, it means not for saya selamat. So, I am good is for how are you? Or, apa kabar? And you can say, saya baik. Okay, that is the first one. So we have 4 L's because I have 5 common mistakes for Indonesian learners. And then the first one you have say and you have learned about the selamat. And you have learned about selamat. So the second one we will learn about bagus. What is bagus? So a lot of Indonesian people, a lot of Indonesian learner cannot differentiation between bagus, cannot differentiate between bagus. What is bagus? Based on dictionary of Indonesian language, bagus means good or nice. But in fact, how? Now we will see bagus. The example, I just say to you the first part of selamat section. I just told you that how are you? I am good. What does that means? Apa kabar? Saya bagus. Because based on the dictionary that bagus has a meaning good and nice. So, apa kabar? Can I say saya bagus? For example, apa kabar? And then someone just explain. Someone just answer. Saya bagus. Is it seems like weird? Yes, of course, that is weird. Because that is wrong. Because if someone asks you, apa kabar? Or how are you? You're supposed to answer, I am good. Or I am fine. Right? So, now I just want to ask you, how to answer apa kabar in Indonesia? I am good. But I am good is saya bagus. But is have the wrong answer. So, the use of bagus. Now, the use of bagus we can use for things and stuff. Before I give you the explanation of if someone asks you apa kabar, so I would like to explain to you that the use of bagus itself is used for the things and the stuff. What is that means? So bagus is used for kata benda. Okay? The question is apa kabar? Okay? So I just told you that saya bagus is false. Now I would like to explain to you. If someone just asks you, apa kabar? And then you just answer, saya baik. Okay, so is it true? Is it has a meaning of good or fine? Yes, it's true. So now you can understand, right? Good and fine can be say saya baik. All is depends on the context of the sentence itself. See what I mean? So, now, because I just told you that the use of bagus is using for things and stuff. So, now I would like give you more example about the using of bagus. For example, the noun, right? So, I just told you that the things and the stuff is for kata benda. So, I just told you rumah bagus. So, it means kata benda plus bagus. Rumah bagus. Good house. Mobil bagus. It means a good car. And also, kerja bagus. It means a good job. To get what I mean? So that is the using of bagus and also the using of answering kamu apa kabar or apa kabar. The using of apa kabar and then you just say saya baik, not saya bagus. Okay? So now you can understand about how to use bagus and baik. Okay? So the next one of common mistake that Indonesian learners use is nanti. The third one is nanti. You can pronounce it with me. Nanti. 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 So what is that means? So based on the dictionary of Indonesian language, nanti means letter. Letter. So what is that means? The use of nanti is using for letter. It means it is using for future, right? For future. For our next plan. But if I ask you, how about in the past? Can I use nanti for the past? So this one is the most common of Indonesian language. So this one is the most common of Indonesian learner use. That Indonesian learners false. That Indonesian learners done. Okay, so the use of nanti for the past, they are usually use it. You can see my example. It's wrong. The use of nanti, can it use by the past? So I just told you that the use of nanti is using by the future. So what I will ask you, the use of nanti, it can use by the past or no? The question is no. It cannot be used. But a lot of Indonesian learners, for a beginner, they are just use nanti at the past. Are you curious how they use nanti at the past? You can see the first example. So, the example of nanti for the past. If I have a sentence, I ate in the restaurant and later on I went to the cinema. So it means saya or I makan or ate di restoran or in the restaurant, dan or and, later on or nanti, I went or saya pergi to the cinema or ke bioskop. So the question is this example of nanti is true? Yes, this is false, totally false. Weishima is all because we are using the past tense. False. So, is it false? Yes, it is false. Because it is using the past tense. So, we cannot put nanti at the past tense. But in lots of Indonesian learners using past, using nanti at the past. So, you can follow me. This one. So, if you get the past one, the letter on itself on English, and you translate into Indonesia, it is not used nanti. But it is used kemudian, setelah itu, lalu, or terus. So, you can get what I mean, right? So, even in English, we have the term later on, but in Indonesia, we cannot just translate it into nanti. Even the translate of later is nanti. Okay? It's interesting, right? Okay, so the next one is, I want to make sure and then I want to fix this sentence. So, I would like to use kemudian at this sentence. So, if I have question, if I have sentence, I ate in the restaurant and later on I went to the cinema. And then I just translate it into Indonesia, not using nanti, but I'm using the first one, you can use kemudian. It means then. Saya makan di restoran dan kemudian saya pergi ke bioskop. Okay? So the next one is setelah itu. What is setelah itu? Setelah itu is after that. So if you have a sentence and then you just copy it into Indonesia and then translate it, and then what is the meanings of later on is not nanti, remember? The second of the example is setelah itu. Setelah itu. Setelah itu. So it means that after that, or in this sentence is later on. So, saya makan di restoran dan setelah itu saya pergi ke bioskop. So, if you know that in English language, we have seems like later on and etc., right? And then a later on in English also is not really means that there is for future. Okay? Do you go what I mean? And after that, saya makan di restoran dan lalu saya pergi ke bioskop. Lalu is and then saya pergi ke bioskop. Saya makan di restoran dan lalu saya pergi ke bioskop. So we can review. So now the using of kemudian setelah itu lalu dan terus. The using of kemudian setelah itu lalu and terus. Now, if you put into the sentence, the first one is saya makan di restoran dan kemudian saya pergi ke bioskop. Second one, saya makan di restoran dan setelah itu saya pergi ke bioskop. The third one is saya makan di restoran dan lalu saya pergi ke bioskop. And the last one is saya makan di restoran dan terus saya pergi ke bioskop. Okay? So for this kind of sentence, you don't need to use nanti. Okay? So the next one is the example of nanti. So you have understand, right? The using of nanti at the later on. Okay? So the example of nanti. If I told you, what is the example of nanti? Can I say, saya mau pergi nanti? It means I want to go out later. Can it? Yes, it can be used by saya mau pergi nanti because I am using mau. Mau is one of the example of the using of nanti for the future. Mau or akan. Do you get what I mean? Or the another example is sudah makan? And I just ask, sudah makan? I just answer, belum, nanti. Do you still remember the using of belum? Yeah, you still remember, right? The using of belum. So, if I say belum, nanti, it means that not yet, later. So, if someone just asks you, hi Leah, Sudah makan? And then I just answer, halo, belum, nanti. Check out what I mean? So it's easy, right? So I hope that you can really understand this one of the example of 5 commands of Indonesian learner have a mistakes. So I just teach you about the 3 parts. The first part is yes, selamat. Second one is the use of bagus. And then the third one, you have learned about the use of nanti. So that 3 parts is the most common of Indonesian learners. Now, I would like to move forward to the 4th one. What is the 4th one? The 4th one is banyak. This is so many Indonesian learners that have a mistake about banyak, about the using of banyak. And a lot, money, much is the meaning of banyak by the Indonesian dictionary. In conversation, can I use banyak at so many meanings? Because banyak itself have 3 meanings, right? A lot, money, and much. The question is the use of banyak. Now I will give you the example. I like apple a lot. That is English arrangement. So now I would like to ask you, how about if I translate it into Indonesia? Saya suka apel banyak. Is it true? Is it true? No, that is not true. Why? Why is not true? Because a lot in here, that means banyak, is not for using in this kind of sentence. Saya suka apel banyak. It's false. Because banyak itself is using for quantity. Okay? But in this term, it's not quantity. It's supposed to be sangat or sekali. So it's become saya suka sekali apel, or saya sangat suka apel. So suka is the verb, not the quantity, not the measurable noun. So that's why the using of banyak in this sentence is false. You get what I mean? So after that, the next one, I would like to say to you, I would like to teach you, I would like to guide you, what is the use of sangat and sekali. For example, if I just told you, if I just give you the example, very expensive. So what is that means? Very expensive. It means sangat mahal or mahal sekali. So that is the using of sangat and sekali. Very expensive. So why banyak in this sentence is false? Banyak in this sentence is false is because not quantity. Suka is not measurable, right? And it mean that is not is the quantity. Okay, so you get it? So the next one is selamat tinggal. The 5th one, that the most common mistake in conversation that Indonesian learners use is selamat tinggal. That means goodbye. Selamat tinggal. I think for me, for native speaker, it's quite weird. Why? Why is quite weird? It's all because goodbye for forever. So if you have, for example, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and then you just break up and then you just don't want to see them again, you just say selamat tinggal. It means selamat tinggal is for forever and you don't want to meet them anymore. Okay? So, selamat tinggal itself, it's used for the person that have passed away. Selamat tinggal. Okay? So, selamat tinggal is not for, seems like a goodbye. If you have just met with someone and then you want to meet them more, not using selamat tinggal. It's wrong. Okay? So, just say goodbye, but not for selamat tinggal. So, the question is, what is goodbye? If I want to meet with them anymore, what is that? It is sampai jumpa and sampai nanti. So, sampai jumpa in Indonesia, sampai jumpa in English means see you. And sampai nanti, it means see you later. So, if you want to meet with someone and then after that you just have done to meet with someone, and then also don't say selamat tinggal. Say sampai jumpa or sampai nanti. For example, I met with someone. Halo. Halo Lia. Gimana kabar kamu? Apa kabar? Saya baik. Kamu tinggal di mana? Saya tinggal di Indonesia. Kalau kamu? Kalau kamu? Saya tinggal di Jerman. Oh, begitu. Aku buru-buru nih. Sampai jumpa. Sampai jumpa lagi. Sampai jumpa juga. Sampai nanti. Sampai nanti. Dadah. Dadah. Yes. That is the example of the using of sampai jumpa and sampai nanti. Seems like see you. See you later. Okay? Do you get what I mean? So that's why you don't need to use selamat tinggal for someone that you don't want, for someone that you want to meet more. Because in Indonesia, if someone that passed away, we just say selamat tinggal. Okay? So you can understand, right? What is my explanation about all of 5 the most common mistakes that Indonesian learners do. So, terima kasih and sampai jumpa. Thank you so much for all of your kind and your attention. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. If you have any question, just comment below. Okay? Bye-bye. Sampai jumpa. See you later.